Hello viewers, welcome to ICSE Class 10 Foundation Mathematics by R.S. Agrawal, Goel Drugs Publications. We are with chapter Measures of Central Tendency, and in that one we have already seen about mean. We have also seen about median, quartiles. We are still required to go on to the mode, but in this episode 10.8 we are going to talk about estimating median and quartiles from Ogive. Steps for estimating median and quartiles. First step is to put the frequency distribution in a continuous form. If it is in a continuous form, then it is not a problem. If it is not, then you have to make it continuous. As for example, if it is like this 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50. So that means this one is continuous one. But suppose if it is not continuous, if it is like this 10, 19, 20, 29, 30, 39, 40, 49, it is not continuous. So that means you have to make it continuous. For making continuous, you have to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and add 0.5 in the upper limit. So if you subtract 0.5 in the lower limit, it becomes 9.5, 19.5, 19.5, 29.5, 29.5, 39.5, 39.5, 49.5. So now this has become continuous. So this is the first step. If it is continuous, then not a problem. If it is not continuous, then you make it continuous. Afterwards, you have to make a cumulative frequency table. So make a cumulative frequency table. Then draw the ogive. Now in the ogive, you have to consider from here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 likewise. If it is this one, then 9.5, 19.5, 29.5, 39.5, 49.5. Afterwards, drawing of ogive, if you check your cumulative frequency, the last observation in the frequency will be the addition of all the frequencies in the cumulative frequency. That will be your number of observations. Now you divide the number of observations by 2 and point on y-axis, then draw a line touching the ogive and then to the then to the x-axis. So if it is like this, here this will be what? This will be your class marks, or you can say class intervals, not class marks but class interval. This will be your cumulative frequency. This is which axis? Y-axis. This is which axis? X-axis. So if suppose if it is 100 observation, then divide by 2. How much you got? You got 50. Then you find out 50 here. Then this is your, suppose this is your ogive. Then 50 is coming here. So this is your n by 2. That will be your 50. Then draw a line to ogive and then corresponding line towards x. So that is your median. Understood? This is the median. So this is my median. Now next one. So next up, whether it is odd or even, you have to make n by 2 only. Repeat the same step for q1 n by 4. So that is, suppose if it is 100 observations, then q1 is equal to 100 upon 4, that will be 25. So where is my 25? 25 is here. So 25 goes like this and comes here. So this is my q1. Then q3, that is 3 by 4 multiplied by n, so that is 3 upon 4 multiplied by 100, that is going to give me what? 75. So where is my 75? My 75 is here. Then draw the line, touch to the ogive and bring it to the x-axis. This is my what? Q3. So I got Q1, I got median and I got Q3. So this is my 3n by 4, that is my Q3, and this is my n by 4, this is my Q1. So Q1, this is my median and this is my Q3. I hope you understood this one. If you have any doubt or any questions, please let me know. I am going to solve one example for you to make you understand better. Just hold on for a while. Here I am going to solve one example related to finding the median, lower quartile and upper quartile from the graph, and the question is given. So I'll write down here example 1, and the question is given like this. Find median, Q1 and Q3 for given table. So the given table, the table is given as this one. So here table is given as age, that will be in years, and number of casualties, or you can say number of patients. So their age is 515 and the number of patients are 6. 1525 and the number of is 10. Then 25, 35, 16, 35, 45, it is 15, 45, 55, 24, 55, 65, 8, 65, 75, 7. Okay, so this is my question and we have to find out median, upper quartile and lower quartile. So lower quartile is Q1, upper quartile is Q3. So we'll start our answer. So first of all we'll write down the class interval and then we'll write down the frequency. Here 5, 15, 15, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45, 55, 55, 65, 65, 75. And the corresponding frequencies are 6, 10, 16, 15, 24, 8, 7. And cumulative frequency, because we require to find out cumulative frequency. First of all, check whether it is continuous frequency or not. Yes, it is continuous. So we can go for cumulative frequency 6, 16, 32, 47, then here 71, 79, and here it will be 86. So here observation n is equal to 86. So here we are going to draw the graph. So first of all I'll put here, I'll start from 5, then 15 likewise. Understood? So 5, 15, 25, 35, I will start with 5. So here it is my 0, 5. Here I'll put 15. So what I am doing, I am taking 10 because 5 and 15 there is a difference of 5 here and there is a difference of 10. So I don't want to take that one. So I'll take here 10. So here 10. Here 20. Got it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it will be what? 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it will be 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it will be 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here will be 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it will be 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it will be 110. Understood? So that is in. I think this is enough because we require from 5 we require only 75. Okay. Now what we are going to put? You are going to put cumulative frequency on y-axis. So this is my y-axis and this is my x-axis. So let us put cumulative frequency. We'll start cumulative frequency. We'll take 10 as a 10. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here it will be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be 20. Likewise, I'm just going approximately 30, then 40. I want to go up till the top. So I'm going to reduce because it will be very long. So I'm going to reduce it. So I'm putting here 10 approximately. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Understood? So x-axis and y-axis is done. So we'll write down what we have taken for y-axis, cumulative frequency. So we'll measure as kf. And what we have taken, here we have taken class interval. So we'll put class interval. Now for 5 it is 0. So 5 it is 0. For 15 it is 6. So here 15 it is 6. Okay, let me take a pencil which is of theme. Okay, here. So 15 it is 6. Then 25 it is 16. Then 35 it is 32. Then 45 it is 47. Then 55 it is 71. Then 65, 79. Okay, let me change it because what was that? 45. So we are having 45, 47. So this is 45. And where is 47? Here. So it comes up here. It should be here. Here somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to put it here. So it is 47. Then 55. 55 it is 71. So it will be here somewhere. Okay. Then 65 it is 79. So it will be nearest to this one. Okay, not a problem. And 75 it is 86. 75 it is 86. So this one. So I'm going to get ogive like this. Okay, 1 second. Okay, done. So I got a ogive of this one. Now n is equal to what? 86. So now I want to find out median is equal to what? 86 upon 2. That is going to be how much? 43. So where is 43? So I will take a different line. So here 43. Here and then bring it down here. Understood? So if you draw it properly, then it will be here. Okay, so that will be somewhere around 43 or nearly to something, nearly to 43 something it will comes up. It comes up to 43 or 41 point something. So this is my what? This is my median, which is nearly to 41, or let us say 42. Understood? Let us go for Q1. Q1 is lower quartile, so n upon 4. So that is 86 upon 4. 86 upon 4 is equal to 21.5. So 21.5 is here. So 21.5, it comes here somewhere around. So this is my Q1. So how much it comes up to? Nearly to 28. So this is my 28. Then next one, and here Q3 is equal to 3 upon 4, and that is going to give me what? 3 multiplied by 21 upon 5, that is going to be 63.5. 63.5 comes here, and if I bring it down somewhere around, it is going to be 53. So this is my Q3. Understood? So I got Q1. Let me change the color. So I got Q1, I got median, and I got Q3. Hope you understood the method of doing the sum for finding out median, lower quartile and upper quartile with the help of OJAD. So let me write down the answer here. For Q1 21.5, it is 28, and for 63.5 it is 53. So I got median, I got Q1, and I got Q3. I hope you understood this sum. Thanks very much, guys. We'll try to solve 1 or 2 examples, and then we'll switch on to the exercise. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.